Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Wherever this finds you, I hope it finds you well. Welcome to Tarot with DreamaLynn. It's a pleasure to have you here. If you're returning, welcome back. If it's your first time here, welcome. And to all my new and old subscribers, thank you so much. I truly appreciate each and every one of you, your likes, your comments, your shares, all of that. It really matters. Thank you. We're building a beautiful community here at Tarot with DreamaLynn, and I can't do it without you, so thanks. All right, so I thought we would go ahead and dive into the cards and see what messages Spirit has for us. Today is March 12th, 2026, so whenever this message finds you, it's meant to. Timing is fluid. Jupiter, rather, I was getting ready to say Mercury, but Jupiter went direct yesterday, and Mercury is about to follow. We are just 8 days away from Mercury going direct, and then we'll still have the shadow period for a few more weeks or a couple weeks after that. But things are about to shift. The energy is shifting. We've been dealing with a lot. We've had a lot of reflection. Now things are about to start, moving forward. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's get a mindful message and see what we should be mindful of as we navigate these energies. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides and Angels, Divine Mother and Father, ancestors and loved ones. Highest energies for the collective, please. What do we need to be mindful of as we navigate these energies? What do we need to be mindful of as we navigate these energies? Okay guys, so if you're new here, when my cards go quiet like that in the riffle, it usually does have something to do with Mercury. And as I was saying, Mercury is still retrograde. I believe it's in Pisces. Fact check that, double check. But I feel like there's a message here that Spirit is saying that check your Mercury. There's also, as I was saying, if my cards go quiet, it has something to do with Mercury. And the fact that nothing shot out there just now, I feel like Spirit is saying, okay, continue to hold back. Don't speak. Don't, like if you have a conversation you've been waiting to have with somebody or something like that, just hold back a little bit longer. Wait till after the retrograde. If you need to sign contracts, you hear it all the time. But there's an energy here that Spirit is saying, okay, listen, please hold back. Don't do whatever it is that you're wanting to do there. Some of this could be about no contact as well, if this is regarding a partnership. Yeah, so Spirit is doubling down on the Mercury retrograde, saying, okay, look, this is not the time. This is not the time to be putting anything out there. This is not the time to be, maybe sharing philosophies or whatever. Fill in the blank for yourself. Right now, there's an energy here with Mercury. Mercury has to do with communications, things like that, the internet. So there's something here. Spirit is saying, hold back. Don't put anything out there. Just wait. Just be patient. The time will come. The time to move forward is coming. It's just not now. Okay. Breathe. Yes, pause. Breathe and pause. Pause right now. Breathe. Get grounded. Do your breath work, do your outdoor work, do that, meditation, things like that to help keep you grounded. Breathe. It's easy for me to return to the present moment simply by breathing. If I'm feeling anxious or worried, I close my eyes and breathe in deeply as I picture myself filling up with white light. Then exhale and envision stress and tension leaving my body. In this moment, I am free to gently stretch and open my eyes, feeling refreshed. So with this card coming out and the energy that Spirit is talking about with Mercury retrograde, there's so much going on out in the world, and there's a lot of volatile energy. There's a lot of, war, and I don't want to get into that, but people's... everyone's kind of tense. Everyone's kind of, overwhelmed. And Spirit is saying, just stick to yourself and just ground yourself and do that breath work and keep yourself calm, because if you start to speak too soon, you could lose that, well, I'm getting rationality. But you could lose your temper, your cool. So, like, you know, because the devil is at play. The devil is at play. That's all I'm going to say. All right. Here we go. So breathe. You do you, boo. Okay? You do you. Whatever you need to do, you do that for yourself. Here we go. Spirit, what is the truth we need to see? Right now, I feel like Spirit is saying the best thing for all of us to do is pause. Pause, take a breath, come back to center. Not my circus, not my monkeys. Where's the truth we need to see? That shot out pretty fast, so there could be, you know, there's a lot of lies. There's a lot of things being told to us. A lot of things creeping up out of the dark. I get like little cockroaches. They're showing me little cockroaches. Like you turn the lights off and the cockroaches come out. Yeah, there's a lot of things out there that are floating around. That are meant to like shift our energy and actually try to get us to react. And Spirit is saying, don't react right now, no matter what. Don't react. Just chill. Walk away. Walk away from whatever it is, because these times are emotional and mental. And I mean, they're extreme to the point, you know, to degrees. And Spirit is saying, just walk away from it. If it makes you emotional or makes you anxious or any of that, if it stirs up any kind of, you know, hard energies within you, close those eyes, take that breath, and center yourself and walk away. Walk away from the emotional turmoil. Not your circus, not your monkeys. There's lots of information, lots of flying monkeys out there right now, lots of messages being given. These messages are emotional as well as mental messages. We have the seashells, emotional, water. We have the birds, mental messages. So there's a lot of mental and emotional messages out there right now that are meant to wreak havoc on the system and have people, you know, flying off the handle, okay? So Spirit is saying, no, breathe, come back to center, keep your boundaries. Healthy boundaries, keep those in place. Take breakout in nature too, but walk away. All right, Spirit, what do we need to let go of? What do we need to be aware of? Or what do we just need to be cautious about? The truth is we need to walk away from the things that aren't helping us, the things that are causing us emotional pain. That, yeah, Mercury retrograde coming into the riffle again. It may not be the time. You may just walk away in silence. That's it. That's the message. Thank you, Spirit. Walk away in silence. You don't have to say anything. You don't have to waste your breath. You don't have to breathe it. You can breathe in, close your eyes, and walk away. Keep the silence. Yeah, Spirit is saying you don't need to talk about it. Nine of Pentacles. This is... When you walk away, this brings about your stability. This stabilizes you. The Nine of Pentacles, this is all about security and comfort. So this brings back that comfort to your inner being. I feel like this is about the self. This is not about anybody outside of you. This is about us. This is about bringing that security, that stability back to the body, back to ourselves, and walking away from anything that doesn't serve us. And don't waste your breath. Don't waste your time on it. You've given these things enough mental energy and enough emotional energy. It's time to walk away and set yourself free. And this Nine of Pentacles lady, she's free. She's free from everything. She's built the life she wants. Now she is the single lady. You hear that all the time, single lady of the tarot card, because she is. But she built her life that way. If she wants someone in her life, she'll allow them into her life if they are right for her. If they do not pull, drain her emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically, any of that, if they are right for her. So this is about walking away from things that are no longer serving you and bringing back that stability within yourself. It is a choice. This is a time to make a decision. You can share, you can talk, you can plead, you can ask, you can do whatever you want. Or you can walk away and say, you know what, you don't deserve my energy anymore. It's a crossroads. You're at a crossroads and there's a decision to be made here. Do you choose yourself or do you choose everyone else and everything else? Right? There's those boundaries right underneath that again. This is about setting up those boundaries for yourself and bringing in that harmony and that balance within. This is about healing. This is about, stabilizing your inner world, your inner self. This is about the dark and the light colliding. Having balance between the dark and the light. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and clarify these. Spirit, show us the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups. There's something here they're showing me about this moon. It's a crescent moon, but I'm hearing the new moon. There's a new moon coming up. Fact check it. I think it's around the 18th of March, something like that. And I think it might be in Pisces. So it's... I feel like that's going to bring in a lot of emotional stability, a lot of intuitive abilities as well. It's like you're really going to recalibrate the emotional vessel. Okay. All right. Three of Pentacles. Yes, this is about walking away from things that doesn't serve you and walking toward things that set you up, things that stabilize. This is about receiving help. This is about asking for help if you need it. This is about teamwork. With the Three of Pentacles, oh my God, Three of Pentacles and the Six of Swords coming out and clarifying the Eight of Cups. Now, we already know that Spirit is saying, okay, walk away from anything emotionally or mentally depleting, right? They're reiterating and coming in here and saying, okay, especially anything maybe mentally, okay? But the Spirit is saying, don't look back. Don't look back. See, this Six of Swords, the Six of Swords, all about walking away too, just like the Eight of Cups is. But this is walking away from those verbal fights, those verbal arguments, that kind of stuff. And or even toxic thoughts, toxic beliefs, those kinds of things, and walking away from those. But Spirit is saying, walk away, but don't forget. Don't forget those things, because those things actually are going to be helpful in your future. You're going to need those to help you strategize for what's coming next in your life, whatever that is. Fill in the blank. It's going to be different for each and every one of us. Now they're showing me this full moon on this Six of Swords card. So there's something big possibly coming. It's very supportive. It's something you've been working toward, possibly with that Three of Pentacles in the center. But there's something big coming for you between the new moon and the next full moon. And it's something, it could be something that you walked away from before. It could be like an idea that you had to bring in, like an idea, a plan or something to improve your resources or improve some aspect of your life. But there's something big here that's coming in between these moons. And it's bringing in stability. It's bringing in security. It's definitely growth. abundance, prosperity. This King of Pentacles. All right, Spirit, show us the Nine of Pentacles. Show us the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, guys, so the cards are going kind of quiet. If you're new here, when my cards go quiet like that, it has something to do with Mercury. And we've been talking about Mercury being in retrograde. So what I feel Spirit is saying here with the Mercury coming in with the Nine of Pentacles is if it doesn't serve you, it's not for you. If the thoughts, the ideas, whatever that is coming back around during this time, those are not for you. Those are things you want to walk away from. But there is new insight here. You could start receiving messages, actually, new messages. And it could be during this Mercury retrograde time. If anything comes up right now between, during the retrograde time and up to the shadow period, I wouldn't trust it. I feel like Spirit is saying don't trust it. But getting out of that, leaving that for everyone to decide. We're leaving that behind. We have the Knight of Swords coming in, clarifying the Nine of Pentacles. So it's like, you are crystal clear on what it is, the life that you want to build, the life that you want, the stability that you need. You know exactly what you want and how to get there. You know exactly what to leave behind, what to take forward with you. But there's some kind of new information that's coming in that might actually stir the pot and actually either help or hinder you. So Spirit is saying, be careful. Some of these birds, they're back in the distance. You can't really see them, right? They're a little bit shaded. Their shades are different. So different shades. There's something here about different shades, different people, not shades of people. I don't mean it like that. So please don't run with that shit. But there's different, like degrees, levels of information here. So lots of people having something to say about one thing in particular, and it's like you need to decide which message fits you. Okay, which message is the right message for you, because there's lots of different opinions here. And I mean, there is something here about the shades of the degree of the opinion. There's an energy there. But there is one that's definitely for you. There's again, lots of messages that are going to be coming through. There's something here about brown birds. So if you happen to start seeing brown birds, I'm no specific bird, but a brown bird. If you start seeing a brown bird, it's kind of like an indication, a sign of synchronicity. There's 3 brown birds over here. There's brown birds over here, and they're really highlighting them for me. So I feel like Spirit is saying, once you see the brown bird, you'll know the idea is right. Wow. Okay. And we have the moon on the bottom. So trust your instinct, trust your intuition. You are being guided here. And then that full moon again. So this could be something that you let go of on the last full moon, right? You let go of something and maybe you weren't meant to. Maybe you let go of it because you were listening to other little birdies, in your ear, all those shades of gray, right? You were listening to different sides, different points, and one of those caught you and you were like, okay, I'm gonna let go of that then. That's not right for me, but it actually might have been. So Spirit is saying you just trust your intuition, trust your own knowing, listen to your heart, listen to your gut instinct, your inner compass, okay? Because it's talking to you. And the thing of it is the inner compass, the intuition is growing. It's getting stronger and stronger. If you look at that little cat in the water, it's bigger. So there's something brewing here. and it's brewing within us. It's the veil is gone. That is gone. That's been gone. So this is like, Spirit is saying this is something you can't deny anymore. You cannot not see it anymore. You've tried to, you know, maybe not see it. You've tried to ignore it, whatever, but this is growing. It's growing bigger and bigger every day. You've got to listen to it. And Spirit is saying by that full moon, I feel like there's going to be an eruption, some sort of, an eruption that says, okay, you can't ignore this any longer. Wow. All right, Spirit. What is our shadow card? Remember, ground yourself in, do your breath work. Anytime you start getting, you know, feeling outside yourself, feeling like you're disconnected, getting up inside the head, you know, insane in the membrane, I'm getting any of that. Take those breath works, close your eyes, rest for a minute, pause, come to center. Do whatever you need to do. There's tons of little tricks out there. There's so many people out there, you know, that are helping others with the tricks that they have that help them get through it. One that is coming to my mind's eye is Lisa. She's a fellow tarot card reader. Her channel is like, I always mess this up. I'm so sorry, Lisa. But it's like Lulu, Lisa, Love Tarot, Grow, something like that. I'll actually link her in the comments on this reading. But she taught me this a long time ago, and she teaches this. So, and it really does work, and it's stuck with me. And that is just when you catch yourself, just, you know, just pause, just stop, pause, look down at your feet, and just breathe. And just stay there until you're ready to come back up. So that's just one little thing, but you do whatever you find that helps you. There's lots of tricks out there, lots of things that do work. You just have to work them. All right, we have the nymph. So there's definitely a new, something brewing here, a transformation. Something's changing and shifting. A shift is on the way. We have all these little butterflies up here. So some of you, this could be about Scorpio energy. I do feel a strong Scorpio presence, but this is about a new beginning because butterflies represent a new beginning. They represent transformation. You are changing. We as a collective are changing from the inside out. So it says, in this mundane world, I roam. Inside this concrete jungle, where is my home? I'm going to leave that with all of you, because it's going to hit everybody differently. That's a beautiful, aren't those cards beautiful? I love those. Thank you, Sylvia. Those were a subscriber gift. If you're wondering what they are the Path of Shadows. Path of Shadows Oracle deck. I don't see a person on there, like a name or anything, but that's the cards. They are gorgeous. So grateful for those. All right, Spirit, what is the final message? What is our final message, please? One more time. Final messages. They're bringing up the distractions again. Remember, there's lots of things out there right now that are meant to distract us. They're meant to throw us off our course, to pull us away from the lives that we want. Spirit is saying, no, walk away from that. Take that time, take that breath, walk away. Not your circus, not your monkeys. We can't change anybody but ourselves. Now I'm getting that. It's not change the world, but I first heard change the world, but it's actually that old song, and I can't remember the name of it. Maybe it is We Are the World. There was a big group of singers that did it way back in, I want to say like the 80s, but it's like, we are the world, we are the people. Yeah, look up that song. Oh, I like these energies that are coming out here. Take a picture of these cards if you want, guys, because there's so many images inside these images. And I feel like right now with this card that's coming out, self-respect, is we're really starting to see ourselves in a way, in a light that we've never seen ourselves before. It says, I follow my heart. My heart knows what is good for me. I respect my limits. I answer the request of my body and soul. As a result, I learn to love myself. And I feel like with this shift, this change, people are watching, because as I hold this card up here, I see like this image of like a face right there. I got like an audience. So there could be some of you feeling like there's an audience. This could be about some of you actually stepping out into the world and really showing up and, you know, being recognized as like in some kind of like an activist or something like that. But there's people, a lot of people have a lot of respect for you. And now this is about you showing yourself that same respect that everyone gives you. Yes, 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 I love it. All right, next we have the victories card. So the victories, and we have this triangle on here. So there's the 369 God energy on there. It says, I have grown in the universe and I have discovered the higher wisdom that guides me to victory. I direct my thoughts to clarity and cultivate wisdom. Love and kindness within me. Now I am free. I feel like Spirit is saying that we're about to, as a collective, we are about to be free. We are about to experience such an internal freedom that we've never felt before. Like, we're really going to recognize ourselves and the love that we contain and how beautiful we are as individual human beings. And we're about to start really respecting that within ourselves, like, and seeing the things. You know, they say that we're each other's mirrors, and so we actually start to recognize those good things that we see in people, you know, especially if anyone's dealt with a lot of depression and darkness, and you know, I'm no therapist or nothing like that, so, you know, take this with discernment, okay? But anyone that's dealt with a lot of darkness, depression, and like self-depreciation, I feel like Spirit is saying that is really about to shift. Like, you're really about to see the magic that is within you. That Spirit says, hey, I made you because you're freaking amazing. And you're really about to witness that. You're about to see that. There's something here with Mars. Check Mars in your chart. It's going to be different for everybody, but there Mars energy coming through here with the triangle card and this card here, faith and freedom. There's an amplification here. Something is being amplified. So it's like self-vision. I feel like self-vision is being amplified, and you're really starting to see the truth, your truth. Faith and freedom. I calmed down and entrusted my doubts to God to rid myself of all of them. I trust in God's perfect providence. I trust in His will and find freedom. What is meant for you brings freedom. So, excuse me, let go of those things that are holding you back. It's not easy, but you can do it. And I think there's a message here that's being amplified right now, and it's going to get stronger and stronger. Like, the broadcast is going to become stronger and stronger. If it doesn't serve you, it has no place in your life. No matter how much you love it, no matter how much you love the person, the place, the thing, whatever it is, fill in the blank, it's not bringing you that freedom that you seek. You can't have that freedom if you're being held back by strong-held, you know, beliefs or toxic patterns, behaviors, whatever. Again, fill in the blank. Wow, powerful message, Spirit. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I need to get a little drink. I'm going to get our charms right now. Okay, that's wanting to come, so yeah. All right. So for those of you that don't know, I have 4 rings in here. We did receive a ring. 4 rings in here. I have a ring that signifies like new contracts, a ring that signifies familial contracts, a ring that is memories like nostalgia, that kind of stuff. And then I have a ring that signifies broken contracts, contracts that need to end, and that is this ring. And Spirit is saying whatever is not helping you, whatever does not complete the ring, the circle, is broken. It's time to release. It's time to let go. Don't forget, I went to put this down. They had me put it on the 6 of Swords. Don't forget what broke the contract. Don't forget. Remember those things, because that is the foundation. Okay. All right, now twice we've had mom coming out. I feel Empress energy with this mom. We had this come out last week. There's a rose right there in the center of the mom. I feel like a lot of us are learning to nurture ourselves and mother ourselves, really take care of ourselves. But I'm really feeling strong Empress energy here. So there is a creation here. Something new is being created, something born. And some of you could be finding out that you're pregnant, that you're becoming a mom. Some of you could be strengthening your relationship with your mom. Like this could be about healing those relationships with the mom, breaking those curses, those kind of things. But there's definitely a strong connection to the mother. And this could be about the earth as well. As I say, to the mother, I get Gaia. So this could be about the earth. We have the paw print coming in here. So some of these things that we're walking away from, I feel like Spirit is saying they really are imprinted on our lives. They've left a mark. They've left something there with us. And we don't want to forget what they've left, because those are the things that will help us in the future, right? We remember those moments and we know not to walk down that path again. Then we have the key here. This one has 4 little hoops on it, 4 little circles. So I feel like this is about security and stability, about foundation, possibly again being tied to the mom in the 4th house. So this could be about looking at your 4th house, what's going on there. This could be about just strengthening that connection with the mom as well. But there's an opportunity here. A doorway is being opened and you have the key. The key is within you, and it's within what you do, the actions you take, the steps, the breaths you take. It's all of that. It's the work you do. It's the plan. Okay, you can work with these energies or you can work against these energies. It's completely, freedom of choice. It's your life. All right, my loves, I'm going to get going. Until next time, take great care of yourselves. As always, may your love and your kindness boomerang back to you. Later, Gators.